This is a CBS 11 News First Alert Weather Day update.
Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Brittany Rainey, and today is another First Alert weather day because we still have that Arctic air in place and it is still bitterly cold outside. Over the last 24 hours, we saw our temperatures fall to around 11 degrees this morning, but today we actually saw them warm up to about 24 degrees this afternoon as opposed to falling throughout the afternoon like we saw yesterday. But we pretty much topped out for the day. We're going to hold fairly steady in the low to mid 20s throughout the rest of our Friday. If you can believe it, our temperatures are actually 5 to 10 degrees warmer than the same time yesterday afternoon, but it still feels very cold outside. We're sitting at 24 at DFW, but it feels like 11 degrees, and that's because we still have those breezy northwesterly winds at about 15 miles an hour. We're still seeing gusts of about 25 to even 30 miles an hour at times. So that means our temperatures that are sitting in the low to mid 20s throughout the region are feeling a bit chillier than that. But we are looking at those temperatures staying around 24 to 25 through about 5 o'clock, and then we'll start to see them tapering off just a little bit overnight. But heading into your Christmas Eve day, we are back above freezing. We're going to have that mix of sun and clouds and lighter winds staying at about 5 miles an hour, and that will make a huge difference in our feels like temperature for the day. But look at this, northwesterly winds is still 15 to 20 miles an hour. We still have some gusts closer to 25. Just about half an hour ago, I saw some gusts closer to about 29 miles an hour. Luckily, that's still nowhere near 45 miles an hour, which is where we had those winds yesterday afternoon. But it's enough to make us feel like the single digits in McKinney and Terrell. Feels close to 9 degrees. Same in Greenville. Feels closer to 7 in Gainesville, and Bowie in 12 degrees in Fort Worth right now. So you still need to take those cold weather precautions. You still want to bundle up, limit your time outdoors. Luckily, we are not seeing feels like temperatures anywhere near what they're seeing in Sioux Falls. Close to 35 below, 30 below in Des Moines, and Bismarck also feels like 30 below zero right now. You can see that Arctic air all the way down to the southeast, and now it's moving into the east coast as well. New York City feels like 10 degrees, feels closer to 7 in Washington, D.C., and those below zero wind chills are around Columbus and into Buffalo. So the Arctic air now pushing into the northeast. We're seeing some clouds returning. We started off with that sunshine, but now we have the disturbance sitting off to our northwest, and this is helping to return the cloud cover to the area with some light snow ongoing around Lubbock. Even though we might see a couple of returns indicating snow over North Texas, we have very dry air sitting at the surface, so we're likely not going to see that reaching the ground. But the clouds will help keep our temperatures up a bit warmer than what we saw last night. And we will continue to see those clouds starting our day on Saturday, even holding on into the midday hours. But then we have sunshine for the afternoon and then some clearing skies for Santa as he's delivering all of the presents. But for the rest of the day today, we're not going to see a whole lot of change in that air temperature, but our wind chills are going to warm up a little bit. We'll feel closer to about 14 degrees by 10 o'clock tonight. And then tomorrow morning, we're waking up to the mid-teens into McKinney, Denton, Gainesville, closer to 19 degrees in Fort Worth, 20 in Dallas. And then we're back to above freezing tomorrow afternoon. 32 by 1 o'clock for your Christmas Eve day, 35 by 4 p.m. And notice we will still feel a couple of degrees cooler than the air temperature, but it'll still feel pretty nice compared to today and yesterday. And your Christmas Day forecast, Santa, he's leaving us some milder temperatures. We'll be at 44 degrees, mostly sunny skies and light winds. Great weather to get outside and test out all those new toys. And then we're back to the 50s as we head into Monday and Tuesday, even near 70 degrees by Thursday afternoon. We're also tracking some rain chances as we head towards the end of next week. I'll have another update on your forecast for you coming up when our show starts at 4 p.m.
This has been a CBS 11 News First Alert Weather Day update.